Yes, Kenya. Tamu sana, tamu sana, tamu sana, yes. Earlier today, William Ruto met a group of leaders from Western Kenya. But what caught the attention of very many Kenyans was the presence of Francis Atwoli. And Kenyans have been talking and debating about the meeting. In this video, I want us to have a look at a tweet by Professor Mutahi Ngunyi about that meeting. Mutahi Ngunyi: shaking hands with your enemies is a mark of statesmanship. Reconciling with Atwoli, President Ruto has used a script borrowed from the book Team of Rivals, the political genius of Abraham Lincoln. In politics, enemies have more currency than friends. Mutahi Ngunyi is just trying to please William Ruto. In the recent days, Mutahi has been warming towards William Samoei Ruto. He wants to catch the attention of William Ruto. Having said that, I want us to dig deep into this story to understand exactly what the meeting between Atwoli and William Ruto means politically. If you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. Yes. For any person who has been following Francis Atwoli in the recent days, you will agree with me that Atwoli has been very desperate for a meeting with William Samoei Ruto. He has been trying all he can to please the government and more so to please William Samoei Ruto. But keenly looking at William Ruto, he has been trying to dodge Francis Atwoli. So this meeting of today, I'm taking it as a change of heart on the part of William Samoei Ruto. William Ruto has a change of heart by trying to embrace Francis Atwoli. So, why is William Ruto changing his mind and now embracing Francis Atwoli? If you look at William Ruto very keenly, Ruto has already looked at the bigger picture. Ruto has seen that the mountain can rebel against him anytime. William Ruto is trying to substitute the mountain using Western. That's the game plan William Ruto is playing out here. But whether he will succeed or not, it's only time that will tell. Because looking at Western as it is right now, the masses have not embraced William Ruto. The people have not embraced William Ruto. But if you look at the Western leadership, more so the elected leaders, they seem to be warming towards William Ruto. But the people have not yet fully embraced William Samoei Ruto. So I'm seeing a very high possibility where we can see a scenario similar to what happened in the year 2007. In the year 2007, a good majority of Western elected leaders under Ford Kenya were actually supporting Mwai Kibaki. The people voted against them and aligned themselves with Raila Molo Odinga. I'm seeing a repeat here in that we might find Western elected leaders supporting the government, but the people are going against the government or are taking a different route. or a different path. That's a possibility. So William Ruto's game plan is to solidify and mobilize Western Kenya support in preparation to substitute the mountain vote. He has already seen a very high possibility where the mountain vote can desert him anytime. Secondly, if you look at Francis Atwoli, the way Atwoli was talking ill of William Ruto, and now that he's embracing William Ruto, I'm seeing Atwoli who never had any ideological differences with William Ruto. The only thing that was separating Atwoli and William Ruto are just personal interests. Atwoli at that time felt that William Ruto could not serve his personal interests. That's why he was supporting Raila and Uhuru Kenyatta. Now that Ruto is the president, Atwoli believes that he can only serve his personal interests by working and supporting William Samoei Ruto. That's why he is warming to William Samoei Ruto. It's all about personal interests here. And also, if you look at that meeting, I'm seeing a Francis Atwoli who as a leader, he has got totally nothing he can die for. Yes, he has no stand. Atwoli is just our new watermelon here. Because I believe personally that a senior citizen in the stature of Francis Atwoli, somebody at that age, at least should have some principles. Atwoli, in my honest opinion, is coming out as a leader without any principle at all. He can't fight for something and stick by that. He is a leader without a stand at all. As I conclude, I'm seeing a William Ruto who is now just trying to mature up to the stature of a national leader. Yes, that's also something I'm seeing with William Ruto. William Ruto is softening his hard stance because the William Ruto all along we have known is a William Ruto who has been very critical of his political opponents. By embracing those who are critical of him, such as Atwoli, it also shows and proves William Ruto is now maturing to the stature of a national leader, a symbol of national unity. What William Ruto should now do is to reach out to the areas that never voted for him, but he should reach them not with an aim of taking political advantage of them, but for genuine reconciliation. Yes, genuine reconciliation. As I conclude, the meeting between Atwoli and William Ruto confirms that these leaders who were supporting Raila Odinga, they were not genuinely with Raila Molo Odinga. They were just supporting Raila Odinga for their own reasons, but they never believed in Raila Odinga's struggles in the first place. They were not loyal and true Raila Odinga supporters. And that's why I personally believe that now going forward, Raila should lay things bare. If a leader is dilly-dallying, Raila should cut ties with that kind of a leader. Because now it's coming out clearly that some of these leaders are just joyriders taking advantage of Raila Molo Odinga. There is no time for Raila Odinga to waste with the leaders who are just taking political advantage of him. And when I say that, already Oparanya, Simba Arati, these are leaders who have shown some kind of watermelon tendencies. Raila Odinga should disengage with these leaders and chart his own political path with the leaders who believe in him. Let me stop there, ladies and gentlemen. But just as I did indicate when we were starting, if you are watching us for the very first time, subscribe, give this video a like. If you want to support our channel, I've pinned my number on the comment section. Contact me through the number or feel free to send your support to the number. Let's meet in our next analysis.